So welcome back to yet another, and this is one of the last Inabakumori songs that you guys have recommended. You have recommended a few others, but I feel like this is the last one that was pretty heavily recommended. I feel like I've gotten a few other recommendations that were like one recommendation for a few songs, but apart from that, most of you guys have been recommending other Vocaloid songs for now because we have checked out most of the big Inabakumori songs like out right now. So unless there are still some other ones that you guys really want me to check out, which I'll gladly do by the way, I think we will soon be moving on from the regular Inabakumori songs at least and going on to other Vocaloid producers. But of course, if you have any other recommendations that we haven't done yet, please leave them down because I love Inabakumori's music. Every single song that I've checked out has been absolutely incredible. So anyways, I have no doubt that this is gonna be an insane one as well. And this is Inabakumori Float Play. Yup, this is the Inabakumori I know. Yeah, this is so Inabakumori. Yup. Yes, here it is, the Inabakumori post-chorus. Okay, let's pause it here. I feel like this is a good place to pause it. Okay, as always, I'm gonna wait with the lyrics because I'm not certain on like what they're about yet, so I'm gonna wait until the end. But the song is so Inabakumori, I love it. I feel like I've checked out enough Inabakumori now that I really do see a pattern with his music, and it's really good. It's really unique. And I love the instrumental here. The part in the chorus with the drums, electric drums in it. Ooh, Inabakumori, man. So good. And I love the music videos that Inabakumori puts out because they are gray and black and white, right? So they are really monotone colors, but it's cute, but it's very often kind of uses the color scheme of the lyrics, if that makes sense, because the lyrics are usually pretty metaphorically like deep and hard-hitting. And it feels like the monotone grayscape of the music video reflects the lyrics a lot, even if the characters itself in the music videos are really cutesy. I really like it. It's very unique. It's a difficult feeling to explain, but it's very unique. I really like it. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, I'm going back 5 because I feel like we go into a second chorus. Okay, I really like it. I really like it. I feel like the lyrics are I'm not exactly sure on everything they're saying, but I feel like it's has something to do with growing up and I don't know. I'm not sure. Experiencing maybe new things, experiencing unexpected things. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it's some kind of metaphor for growing up. Inabakumori songs are heavily metaphorical, so I always struggle with deciphering the lyrics. There's sometimes that it's pretty cutthroat, or not cutthroat, but pretty clear on what it's trying to say, but sometimes it's just highly metaphorical. So I often do struggle with deciphering it, but I feel like it's something about growing up, right? The instrumental is incredible. Okay, so that's over. Yeah, I don't think I got much more from. Obviously, the last part didn't have lyrics, almost any lyrics in it, so I didn't get much further in my theory on the lyrics. But what a great song! It's such a banger. Like Inabakumori creates most of the songs. They're such bangers. There are some songs that you're like, oh, this is giving me anxiety. But this one was definitely not that anxiety-inducing. This one was just a banger. And I don't think the lyrics, unless I misinterpreted it, I don't think they were that sad. Unless, but I know, I think they were pretty neutral. It was more so being an adult, being nervous, wanting to kind of sometimes take a break from it, forget everything that's happening in your life. That's how I perceived it, but I might be completely wrong. So I'm not sure what they meant by like floating away. Maybe just growing up, floating away. Maybe. Yeah, as I said, I'm not 100% sure. The song itself, banger. Oh my god. Inabakumori has this really unique sound. And I don't know if is Kayuki supposed to be Inabakumori? Like, is Inabakumori the only Vocaloid producer that uses Kayuki? Because it's the only Vocaloid producer that I've seen that uses Kayuki. But I'm sure there are others. Or is this like a vocal bank that's kind of like signature, or not even signature, but kind of like only used by Inabakumori? Is it like his own branded vocal bank? I don't know. So, because yeah, as I said, I haven't seen anyone else use it. And it sounds so unique, so kind of muffled in a way, but it kind of sounds, the voice kind of sounds like an instrument. It doesn't really sound like as much like a vocal. It more sounds like an instrument, so it's really interesting. You can make some really cool stuff with it, as we've seen with all of Inabakumori songs. Anyways, as I said, you guys need to recommend more stuff if you want to see them. So if you want to see Inabakumori stuff, then I've reacted to a lot of Inabakumori, by the way, so you can check it out on my channel if you don't know what I did already. But yeah, if you want to see more Inabakumori, then if I get a lot of recommendations for it, I'll do it. If I get a lot of recommendations for something else, we'll go something else. We can always come back to more Inabakumori in the future, so don't worry. If I start if I put it on hold for like a month, that doesn't mean we'll never get to check out Inabakumori again. And I do know that some of you have recommended some other Inabakumori songs that I do have on my playlist and I am going to check out at some point, but I usually prioritize the things that are more heavily recommended. So anyways, this was wild. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!